PHP syntax. A PHP file normally contains HTML tags just like HTML file and some PHP scripting codes. We have a simple example of PHP script which sends the text word "Hello World" to the browser. Variables are used for storing a value like strings. When a variable is declared, it can be used over and over again in the script. All variables in PHP start with $sign. The correct way of declaring a variable in PHP is $var_name equal value. The PHP programmers often forget to put the $sign at the beginning of the variable. In that case, it will not work. That is variable containing a string and a variable containing a number. String variables are used for values that contain characters. The PHP script assigns the string "Hello World" to a variable called $txt. The output of the above code will be "Hello World." PHP is a loosely typed language. In PHP, variables need not to be declared before adding values in. You don't have to tell which data type a variable is. PHP will automatically convert the variable to the suitable data type depending on its value. In a strong typed language, you have to declare the type and the name of the variable before using it. In PHP, variable is declared automatically before using it. Array is a special type of variable which can use multiple values in one single variable. Array can hold all your variable values under a single name, and you can access the array elements by referring to the array name. Each element in array has its own index, so each element can be easily accessed. In PHP, there are three types of array. They are numeric array, associative array, and multidimensional array. Numeric array stores each array element with a numeric index. There are two methods to create a numeric array. One way is the index are automatically assigned to 0. Other one is index are assigned manually. In associative array, each ID is associated with a value. When storing data of specific named values, numeric arrays is not always the best way to do it. In associative arrays, we can use values as keys and assign values to them. In multidimensional array, each element in the main array can also be an array. Each element in sub-array can be an array, and so on. In this example, we create a multidimensional array with automatically assigned ID keys. Here is a simple array declaration with the sample output. Control structures in PHP. We use an if-else statement to execute a code if a given condition is true and another code if the condition is false. Use the if, else statement to select one of several blocks of code to be executed. Switch statement could be used to select one of many blocks of code to be executed. First, we have a single expression n that is evaluated once. The value of the expression is then compared with the value of each case in structure. If there is a match, the block of code associated with the case is executed. Can use break to prevent the code from running to next case automatically. The default statement is used if no match is found. While loop loops through a block of code while a specified condition is true. The do while statement will always execute the block of code once. It will then check the condition and repeat the loop until the condition is true. The for loop is used when you know in advance how many times the script should run. Init is mostly used to set a counter. Condition is evaluated for each loop iteration. If it evaluates true, the loop continues. If it is evaluated false, the loop ends. Increment is mostly used to increment a counter. Each of the above parameters can be empty or have multiple expressions. The for each loop is used to loop through arrays. For every iteration, value of the current element is assigned to $value. So, on the next loop iteration, you will be looking at the next array value. This is a summary of comparison between each languages discussed before.